June 16, you were in Sarafina. A lot of people will not know Sarafina, but it's actually a movie that was based on the events that happened in June 16. You were there alongside Whoopi Goldberg, alongside a lot of African greats, Boleleti Kumalo. It was brilliant. How, in that time, being in that movie and looking at where we are right now with Black Lives Matter and racism, how was it being a part of that production and portraying the South African story for the whole world to see?
For me, it was more than anything, it was educational as well, because there's a lot of things that I learned in the play, that were in the play. I didn't know about Mam Victoria Mxenge. I didn't know about Robert Sobukwe. I didn't know about how Steve Biko died. I didn't know about Tsietsi Mashinini. The only, as a child, when they talk politics, we think Nelson Mandela, and we did not know or realize that Nelson Mandela became who he is because of a lot of people, and also women as well, behind him in Umkhonto Wesizwe, in exile. So for me, it was hugely like a life history subject, and a history that we did not have in our books, So that on its own was remarkable, but also being part of it and traveling the world. I'm talking about the stage play, because people sometimes think that the movie Sarafina started with the movie. No, it started with the play. I was in the play, and we traveled the world for 5 years. So for me, that was eye-opening as well, seeing the world, getting educated about what's happening in our country, things that they never get to see in the news, they got to see through the play, and the impact that the play made across the world was remarkable. Then being part of the movie and seeing the success of the movie as well, and I'm like, wow, when you're inside something, sometimes we need to teach ourselves to be really, really grateful for what we have, not for what we don't have. Because being in Sarafina, I realized later, after I left, I actually did not appreciate being in it as much as I was supposed to. Now looking at, even now, 30 years later, the world is still gagging and gagarizing over Sarafina. And I'm like, I was in such a powerful project. So it taught me to appreciate what I have versus me wanting to go to Hollywood and being this superstar, where else I am in it already, So it was a whole lot of things, but a whole lot of great, beautiful things.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for being a part of that history making. You are a change maker, you are a trailblazer, and thank you so much for your presence and representing South Africa. Because from South Africa, we point out to people like you, Wuti, these are the amazing things that you did.